Alright, let's take a look at Team Red one more time. We got ourselves Boom, who's still aching to just play one game. He hasn't got to play once at all. Chill Pills in the back of the Frost DK. We got ourselves another Frost as Dark Messiah, Cass, and Peachy as a Feral versus Team Rogue with body count as I wanna. I think you're. Those are literally balls. Your dagger balls are showing. Seaworks also has a sub rogue. I think he wanted to go up first. Fireworks also the sub rogue. Lots of sub rogues all of a sudden. Rosex, so is Ellen Dilly. And we got Thunder Suit. Pandaren Mage. Why is that helmet so goddamn big on you? Oh my god. It looks like it is going to be Seaworks versus Boomasaur. Off the bat, not going to go easy on you. Boom has been waiting to play himself a good old game. And he loves staring right through Rogue. Shadow Strike to Boomasaur. Double Shadow Strike to follow him. That's gonna get hit with a fear. Not even gonna go for a succubus CC. He just gotta let himself get feared with a cannibal. Punish him right after with a stun. And that's gonna be Mally to follow. Incinerate right after. Seawork, how would you go for Cloak of Shadows so early? Boom, just slap those butt cheeks so fast. And Seawork is gonna have to get himself a full reset. Could go on to Boomsaur right now as he doesn't have any more CC left for a bit. Needs to go while the fear is on DR. Boom. There's a reason why he's backing out of here completely. There's a reason why he's just backing away from the rogue. He knows more or less where he's at. And Boom making sure to move the pet around. Is going to go for a succubus CC. See if he's going to trick it out of this. Yeah, Shadow Blade's rolling. He wants to go for some damage, but he can't. And Boom is going to be the one to get the answer every single time. He's going to get a Casbolt at Seawork. Smoke Bomb coming out with an Infernal dropping into that smoke. But he's like, I don't want you to feel lonely inside of the Smoke Bomb, so I got you a friend. But Seaworks is going to get himself a Vanish off. The dot for Immolate is still running. Looks through the pet. It's going to keep him in combat. Boomsaur got himself a nice setup. The pet was in a good position to keep Seaworks in combat and keep him from re-stealthing. As Boomsaur is getting a couple pot shots here and there. The Infernal doing quite a bit of dot damage too. With its immolation aura, just radiating the fiery damage to Seaworks. It's going to be a little bit of a rain of fire, which is going to buff up the Casbolts for Boomasaur. It's going to go for a fear into Seawork as the Infernal dissipates. It's going to give him some base Casbolts, but it's better than nothing. With a stun onto Seawork, who's going to trick out of the stun. More damage onto the rogue, just punishing him. Just forcing him away, making him run in fear, and then punishing him from so far away. Blind onto Boomasaur. Seawork needs to get himself a dot onto Boomasaur. Needs to go for some damage actually. Needs to build the comp points off of the pet at least. He should be going for it. I think he has enough for a Nightblade. He just doesn't want to get caught in the CC chain. But he needs to go as soon as he gets hit with a kidney. Kidney shot onto Boomasaur. Cheap shot onto the pet. Finally able to get himself a bit of a Nightblade. Boom taking quite a bit of damage, but it's going to be a succubus CC. No! Oh, Seawork every time is trying to go for damage. I think you need to go as soon as you get hit with a fear. I think you need to go as soon as you get hit with a fear. Just go in, get hit with a fear. After the fear, go in for damage. Because what is he going to do? Succubus CC after that? He ain't. DR'd. He's going to have to Trinket maybe Horror with a Death Coil. And Seawork is going to have to wait until the DRs are back off. He just keeps sliding up the kidney, then getting hit with a CC, dude. Now every single kidney is going to get hit with a fear or with a succubus CC, man. It's just tough. This is why a rogue believes that Destro Warlock is just the most busted class ever, dude. The CC they have on you with the roots and the fears and everything is just nuts. Seawork actually getting clapped up by a bit of damage just now with an Infernal dropping down to half his health, popping himself as much healing as possible. Could go for a Boomsaur right now. Cloak of Shadows could go offensive right here, really pushing some damage, but he's looking to catch a full reset. Casbolt almost coming out at him. I think he tried to go, oh, Shadowy Duel with Cass. Looking to catch himself a little bit of a reset. Shadowy Duel for now allowed. For now, Shadowy Duel is still allowed. But getting caught in the rain of fire. Should have brought an umbrella. At least the Infernal is down, but Seawork is still getting hauled out in a fear. After the horror, trick us out of it. Interrupted Boom on fire. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that was just a little bit of a reactionary. It might have been a little bit of a reactionary Shadow Step interrupt. Just out of frustration. Blinded Boomsaur, he's going to be cool as a cucumber. He knows that he's making this rogue's life so difficult. Kidney shot onto Boom. Looking to go. Oh, succubus CC coming out. Actually, stop for a second. Boom, shot. Seawork actually able to get some damage. Boomsaur is going to trick it out of the next cheap shot and get a fear onto Seawork. He does get interrupted somehow. How do you interrupt a fear and still get fear? Blizzard, what's going on? What is the spell batching stuff? Is this vanilla? Is this some vanilla spell batching? Cataclysm on the Seawork while Mally is rolling. Not a lot of healing available for him. Boom, so looking to beat him on one side while the pet is whipping him on the other. He's getting succubus whipped into a horror effect with a Kizball gonna smack him right in the face. Interrupted it actually at the very last second. And now looking to still get a little bit of a reset. Needs to go for some damage to the Boomster right now, I'd say. After that interrupt, needs to go for damage right then and there. It's going to be trying to get a stun onto Boomasaur, going for Shadowy Blades. It's going to be succubus. He's trying to go interrupted, does break out of it somehow. Don't know how that happened. Cheap shot onto Boomsaur yet again, trying to get those eviscerates back up, and finally starting to come back with some damage. Unable to get the big hits yet, unable to get a clean hits yet onto Boomsaur, but he did force a trinket out of the guy. If you can force a wall out of him, and then continue doing that, continue doing work, it should be in a good spot. Get him in the fear, perfect opportunity for Seavark to go for some damage. Boom, it's gonna go for damage of his own. This is gonna be a Casbowl, but it's gonna be vanished out of Seavark. Seavark needs to come in as soon as he gets hit with the fear. It's gonna be less than DR if the succubus does go for some CC. Horror effect to Seavark. Boomsaur got himself huge Casbowl. It's Cataclysm around the corner with a Shadow Fury. Does not get Seavark. He does go for a Cloak of Shadows. Oh, this is where he goes for a kidney shot. Looking for the pet. Looking for the pet succubus CC. Walking the succubus CC for a little bit further. Actually, walk the succubus even further. Seavark shot him out there halfway through. I think he might have shot him out there halfway because the succubus just kept running. It was going to get a cast out, but then kind of stopped. I don't really know. Boomsaur took a little bit of damage, but not enough to panic. Not enough to cause alarm. Not enough to pop in a wall. Could be a kidney shot into Boomsaur, not gonna happen. Casbowl trying to come out, kidney shot into Boom. He trickles out of immediately, trying to go for a fear. Cheap shot by Seavark, trying to go for a last ditch effort. Maybe that could be it. Trying to get some damage into Boomsaur. Fear getting interrupted. Seavark is getting hit with an Emily. Could be a Casbowl out of Boomsaur for all we know. Succubus CC, the pet does dissipate. I think he actually cancels out his own Infernal just to make sure the CC doesn't get broken. And a Casbowl smacks on the side with a wall with a stun, and that's gonna be just a little bit more fire damage out of Boom. Down goes Seavark after all that effort. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the what the hell is this? What the hell? Okay. Boomasaur or Seavark did play a very, very long resetting game. I guess we could be like, oh, make a big deal about it. I'm not that kind of guy. It's gonna be a kick for body count. He does not. Oh, goes for Shadow Meld onto Boomasaur, trying to play up the subtlety as well. We'll see if his sub can match up to Boom. It's going to be a little bit of a Dark Soul stability. Ooh, with a Casbowl flying a body count. 20% dampening though. Boomasaur needs to be watching out his own health now. So does body count. He still has Cloak of Shadows and Advantage if things ever really go bad. Needs to really push up some damage onto Boom. We'll see if a Subro can actually do anything to Boomsaur. We're going to be Mally getting traded for both of them. As body count goes for a Cloak of Shadows, trying to get some dots onto Boomasaur into a DFA. Does still get hit with a succubus. You see the DFA did quite a bit of damage though. Got Boomasaur to about half his health. Here's what's still gonna fly with a Cataclysm out of Shadow Fury onto body count. Not a lot he can really do about it. Wait, did he even get hit by Cataclysm? I think Boomasaur actually canceled the Kata. Ooh, but does he land? Does he land? It does not land. He does get a little bit line of sight at the last second. Body count looking to get a setup. We've been going for more setups as soon as possible, as soon as the kidney shot is available, man. Here onto body count, it's actually quite good because next setup he might be able to not get CC'd by a succubus CC nearly as long. Kidney shot onto Boomasaur. He's gonna go for a setup. Boom can't even go for succubus CC. It's gonna be super DR. DFA to follow. Does quite a bit of damage to Boomasaur with a cheap shot right after. That's gonna be wait. Did I just see something on the screen said leap target for where Infernal was gonna drop? I might want to rewind that. I think we actually can see the inner workings of the game with that. That was so weird. Body count going for a little bit of reset. 9 minutes in. The Starbrogues are relentless, dude. They don't want to give up. The succubus, however, is gonna get him out of stealth. Boomasaur still has an Infernal, but it's not gonna get that much value. Shadow Fury onto body count. Does get the dots up and running. Maybe he can get a fear off of that. Does get a fear. The Infernal does dissipate. Does going to be Casbowl coming out for Boomasaur with a Cataclysm into the enemy team. So sorry, the enemy team. It's going to be maybe another fear. Does get interrupted on the fear. Casbowl could come out. Actually, no, Casbowl not coming out. It's going to be a big body count with the blood of the enemy. Go for a DFA onto Boomasaur. Dropping him down close to half health. It's a horrific chicken coming out for body count just to continue the cheap shot spree. Looking to get as many eviscerates in it as possible. The big DFAs with the blood of the enemy does try to make it work. It's going to be Casbowl to turn around the body count. He does actually land aside while going for a blind onto the succubus pet. There's so much things happening, but body count actually might have a Boomasaur where he wants him. The next setup, he actually could have it. Shadow Blades could be huge right here. It doesn't have a big, he doesn't have the huge Blood of the Enemy anymore, but still, this could be good. Does land a sap on the Boomsaur. You gotta understand the rogues want to win. Mally going up on the Boomsaur. Blood of the Enemy coming out. Full body count. Is he gonna go for huge damage? Wall up and running for Boom. He's gonna go for a vanish actually. Boom took a little bit of damage. That wall did keep him nice and healthy. That was a big Blood of the Enemy out of body count though with Cloak of Shadows. That was a lot of damage trying to commit. Forced out a big defense out of Boomsaur. He's gonna have a trick for the next one. Picking up the eyes, trying to stay proactive to catch these rogues. Body count should be aware that the succubus is coming out at him any moment. Does he get a shadow step? He goes for a smoke bomb. Could maybe get a shadow step onto Boomsaur. Gonna go for maybe, oh, calm flag raid is gonna stop him in place. He's gonna get another shadow step interrupt onto Boomsaur. Succubus CC coming out, still gonna get hit by a full Succubus CC. Interrupt those fears, probably not a good idea. And the Casbolt is gonna smack it from a distance with an infernal cataclysm off of that Shadow Fury. Malignant to follow. No Cloak of Shadows available. That's gonna be Fury into another Casbolt for free. Actually goes for a Shadow Mill for just a second, catching a restyle. Boomsaur still go for the Casbolt. Might be enough right here to take down body count. So much damage. Sage Chicken poking out at 47% dampening, barely anything in healing. Rain of fire on one side, blind onto Boomsaur on the other. I think body count still is going to go down to just the infernal. Unless he somehow survives. Evasion is up. Evasion is up. Does he go down though? But does he go down? Succubus CC and Boomsaur, I think he got himself a he's just so reveling in this win right now, dude. 2 rogues for 2 at 13-minute mark, 49% dampening. It looks like Rose XO is going to be next up as a Red Paladin. Full blast and Boomsaur. Boom not having wall. Might actually put him behind against Rose XO. It's going to be a Paladin with full wings and cooldowns. Chicken coming out for Boomsaur immediately off of the Hodge. Wings coming out for Rose XO. He's going to get hit with a horror effect. Could bubble right now any moment. Could bubble anytime. Is that a rebuke on a Rose? I think it might have been a rebuke. That's going to be a perfect opportunity for Boomsaur just to walk him out of there with double fear and Shadow Fury right after. And it's going to be a chicken for Rose XO. Does Boom go for a port? I think he doesn't have a gateway anymore. He's going to go for a little bit of root onto Rose XO. Try to go for a bit of drain life. And it's going to be maybe Casbolt to come out for Boomsaur sometime soon. Looking to maybe just run away from Rose for a little bit. Kite him around a little longer. Maybe wait until he has a horror effect back up and running. More wings coming out for Rose XO. And I think Boomsaur is down for the count, man. Not a lot you can really do. Drain life trying to come out. And does end up taking out the Warlock Boomsaur. Next up is going to be Dark Messiah trying to make his way as a Frost DK. Got all the cooldowns running. It's going to be Human Rachel to get out of that stun. That's going to be Rose taking a lot of damage. Might need to bubble here right now. Lots of setup by this Frost DK just shredding through. The Paladin Rose having to go for flashlights of 56% dampening, though not a lot you can really do. Wow, this game's really ramped up and kicked up, huh? People are just dying real quick with this higher dampening, huh? That's still a lot of people on Team Red to go through. Rose is trying to see if he can get away from Dark Messiah, who's going to go for a death bag just to increase his own health pool. And Rose looking to get away from the DK. He could mount up and chase. He probably should mount up and chase because Rose is going to go for flashlights as much as possible. You need to get on top of him, get the remorse into rolling because Rose literally got nothing left. Maybe a normal trinket, but that's about it. Hand of freedom for Rose is going to be able to use that hand of freedom with the extra mobility it provides just to get away from the DK. Is going to go for that death. He's going to go for, what's it called? He's going to go for Death Advance in order to catch up to Rose. I was going to be Bop up for Rose, but still the Frost damage really goes through. The Frost damage isn't going to sit long at all. Dark Messiah just needs to grip the DK out of there. He keeps jumping around. You're not going to be able to grip while jumping. Rose trying to pop some wings. IBF coming out for Dark Messiah just to tank up this damage as he got himself even his own cooldowns rolling. Rose has Shield of Vengeance if he wants to. That's not going to be a big shield, so it's not going to be a big pop. Dark Messiah popping that AMS to counter the Shield of Vengeance. He actually counters it almost perfectly, but Rose still got a little bit left on that Shield of Vengeance. Dark Messiah is going to get the shield to pop in his face. Does go down. Rose somehow is still alive with chill pills up next from one DK threat into the other. Chill pills trinkets out of the stun immediately. Rose does not have a lot left in defense. I think he's done for the count. And down he goes. Chill pills versus now what looks like Fireworks going in as a sub rogue with Shadowy Blades. Cheap shot on Chill pills immediately. He's going to go for IBF as well as Deathpack just to increase his own health. But Fireworks trying to pop an invasion is probably going to be a trinket out of that stun. No, not going to happen. Fireworks actually just going to wait that trinket for a little bit. He still has Shadowy Blades. And he's waiting for Deathpack to be out for Chill pills. Actually going to Shadow Step next to somebody. I think Shadow Step next to Cass and went for a Shadowy Duel. Cass probably shouldn't have been out of position then. Yeah, Cass probably shouldn't have been out of position. They gave Fireworks a free reset, dude. Without needing to use Vanish. Cheap shot onto Chill pills. They're going to go for a big setup right now. Cheap shot and cheap shot and cheap shot. Transfusion coming out for Chill pills and Fireworks just looking to run away. Looks like this man is just sprinting out of there. Kind of lagging. Kind of sort of lagging. Chill pills goes for a bit of a Remorseless Winter. Not clip. Does he clip Fireworks? I don't think he does clip him actually. Wow, he's lagging really bad. Holy crap. I don't know what's going on his end. Or maybe just my end. That's a pretty big lag. 60 minutes though, 70% dampening, boys. So this is good. It's gonna end so fast. If Chilpas can ever just catch up to the top of fireworks. But something this rogue is gonna have to prolong this a little bit longer, like the other rogues did. Chilpa's gonna hit with a cheap shot opener. It's gonna be maybe double cheap shot. Gonna go for a little bit of an AMS. Blind coming out. Sparring just trying to desperately force cooldowns on Chilpas. I think Chilpa's been relentless. I feel like the stuns are not sitting on him, not sticking on him nearly as often. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, maybe actually, because he would have a human racial. He did use a human racial to get out of a stun from Elendili or Rose XO. But for going up against fireworks, he hasn't popped a trinket on anything. But I think he's sitting. Yeah, look at the cheap shot. I think it's a little bit shorter than 4. I think it is shorter. I think it is definitely shorter. Wow, fireworks is lagging real badly. I don't even know what's going on. But he's able to get some damage out of Chilpas though. I don't know how you're doing that. What? Really bad lags. What? Like all over the place. It's hard to keep up where he's at. I actually can't keep up where he's at. He's just teleporting everywhere on the map, dude. Oh my goodness. Chilpa's still trying to ramp up a little bit of damage. Vanish coming out from fireworks immediately. I think Chilpa's got no options. Having to go for death pact at 77% dampening. It barely gives you any health. And Chilpa's is still sitting at about half-ish health. That's all he's got. Gonna get sapped on by fireworks. He did avoid any of that Remorseless Winter. Cheap shot to follow with an Eye Blade, Shadow Strike, cheap shot again, maybe a big eviscerate. No, not a big eviscerate out of fireworks at all. He's trying to get some damage in, but he cannot even a big eviscerate whatsoever. He's just whittling down little by little. Chilpa's getting stunned onto fireworks as evasion comes out, trying to min-max the damage here, but fireworks still has evasion rolling, probably popping a defensive himself. It's gonna be transfusion for Chilpa's, trying to somehow recover on health. Could be the final opportunity for him to recover on quite a bit of health as fireworks still just continue to run. Shadow 7 past him. Chilpa's turns around, immediately hits him with the chain of eyes. Gonna be a cheap shot. Chilpa's IBF available for fireworks. Actually doesn't have a lot of health. Chilpa's gonna actually take him down. Shadow Strikes versus Chill, and Chill is winning at the end of it all. I think he's going for a teabag at the fireworks, getting killed by Thunder soon. A big old panda with a big old helmet. Next up is going to be Kaz. Barely get to play a lot of these games. Tricky coming out for Thunder soon as he doesn't have any health whatsoever. Try to see if he can kite it around away from Kaz. He's going to be able to get a blink and a little bit slow. Madam Mortis coming out for Kaz. Actually, I think might be able to avoid any of the slows for a little bit. Needs to get another stun to Thunder soon. Does land it with an eye beam to follow. Ice Block coming out for Thunder soon. His little Pandaren fingers clipping through the Ice Block. He's probably like, uh-oh. That's not what I meant to do. Into another Nova onto Kaz. He does go to reverse it. He's just going to mess around, I think, at this point. He just went over, I think, black somebody that was started to Thunderstone down. He goes, I think. I don't know. I thought it was still. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I don't think he had a chance, man. This high dampening. Damn. Boom had the longest game of his life with these rogues, man. The longest game of his life. Oh, my goodness.